Hello and welcome to this unboxing video for Judge Dredd Helter Skelter, the Dark Judges expansion. In case you've missed it already, there is also a unboxing video for the main Helter Skelter game. So as I say, this is just an expansion. There's obviously some much smaller box than what you get in the basic set, but it's bringing the Dark Judges to the table. So you can see, look at the classic Brian Bolland art on the cover there, and on the back some more Bolland art, and you can see pictures of the Dark Judges. So again, yeah, nicely realised box set, but let's crack on inside and see what we've got. So yeah, we've got the rule book, and the main attraction for this, for those of you that are maybe don't have fellow gaming friends, is that there are solo play rules in this. That really is the kind of playing the solo game, you can see there. That really is the kind of main attraction, apart from the miniatures that you can play. It allows you to play the Helter Skelter game yourself without having friends over. Obviously in COVID times, that's another reason why it might be attractive if you're not able to see people as often as you would like. So yeah, we've got some counters here, and obviously we've got the 4 Dark Judges. So let's have a closer look at that. Also get some cards, and get some more cards. So what I'm taking this to be, and I'm pretty certain about it, is that these are the action cards, same as they have in the main Helter Skelter box set, and these are the actual character cards as well. Okay, so the first thing to mention is we've got these armour tokens, which the Dark Judges get. It basically represents the fact that they're pretty hard to kill, and basically every single turn this armour renews. You've got to hit them, as far as I understand. I've got to read the rules, so this isn't a playthrough guide, but my understanding is basically got to make an attack, and then you would flip over the counter for them, and that makes them vulnerable, and then its subsequent attacks will inflict damage on them, is how I think it works. But anyway, don't quote me on that. But yeah, you can see that they're double-sided counters. You can see the thickness of the card there as well. As I mentioned earlier on, these are just the action cards, so these tell you, these little symbols designate which characters can do which actions, and yeah, that's really what they are. They're all kind of the same thing, and this was the same in the base set, that they've got these. This is really the kind of key to playing the game. These are the cards that allow you to do actions in game. And we also have the main character cards, so you can see Judge Death there, Judge Mortis, Judge Fear, and of course Judge Fire. So yeah, if you've never read the strip, it's well worth checking it out. And as you can see, we've got the figures here. They're really nice figures, and yeah, what can I say? They encapsulate the Dark Judges really well. I'm really pleased with those. I think the details are really nice, and again, I like that little wash that they've got over these miniatures, just to make the detail pop without even having to paint them. But yeah, I'm sure they will see some paint, these guys, but it's not really the end of the world. You can pretty much play the game and they still look pretty good as far as I'm concerned as gaming pieces. So yeah, as I say, this wasn't a review of the rules. I've started to read the rules. I'm going to do that, and hopefully I'll get probably a solo game video up at some point, and let you see how the game runs. So the last thing I would do, as we did it in the unboxing video for the main game, is just show you how these scale up next to Warlord's miniatures. Now, first thing to say is that Warlord haven't released any of the Dark Judges except Judge Death himself, and this is really where I would say that there's a major difference with the scale. Warlord's death is considerably, as you can see, basically fits underneath his armpit there. So yeah, Judge Death is one of the kind of largest models in the Warlord set of models. so maybe it's not the best one to show it against, so I just thought I'd show you them against Dredd and Anderson here. So they do scale a bit better. They're pretty close to the size you would of those miniatures. But say Mortis, mind you, Mortis is leaning over, so he does seem slightly smaller. And Fear is again about the same size. Yeah, Death I do think is slightly on the small side in this set, but you know, you've got the full set of Dark Judges, which is the main thing, and that's really what you're buying for it. At this stage, you're not really buying the Dark Judges for the Judge Dredd miniatures game by Warlord, because they don't really have the rules. You'd have to kind of make your own rules up for how the Dark Judges actually work. And I would hope at some point that the Dark Judges will be an expansion for Warlord, so it'll be interesting to see what they're taking the miniatures as. But, you know, by and large, I do think they're really nice miniatures and really nicely detailed. So on that front, I've got, you know, no complaints about this set. So yeah, will I be using them once, if and when Warlord bring the other Dark Judges to the table? Will I use these as kind of alternatives? I doubt it, because I expect with Death being that size that the rest of the Dark Judges will be as well, so they maybe not be quite as interchangeable as the kind of core set ones were. Yeah, so that concludes this little video, unboxing video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Until next time, keep on living the life or die.